Oh my crikey, what a time. My OBS crashed. So I had to start this again and get all the way through to this point. It took hours to sort it out. Right, so what are we doing here? We're knocking off these guys, aren't we? Well, we're trying to. I'm going to start with the chap over there next to the crates. Hopefully. Now the trick is here not to be in too much of a hurry now because I've replayed this through. It's so easy in this game to get in a hurry with it, and you will lose. It's all about taking your time and being stealthy. Right, got that body hidden in there out the way. The next chap will be... I think we'll do that guy over the other side over there. Not this one closest to us just there, but that other one over there. We'll try and get him sorted out. We'll get under this table just here. Now, I can't remember if I explained because it's been such a big gap, but you're better off to... You can go through this area, right? And not knock these guys off. But if you go into the next area and cause an alert, these guys will come running. So you're better off to knock these guys off. See, that other guy over there couldn't see what I was doing because I'm behind a crate here. I think did he just spot me? No, you see, he's on yellow. Yellow's the lowest one, where they're not that bothered about investigating. So I got lucky there. What we're going to do is we're going to hide under this table and hopefully knock him off when he comes out of there. It's all about strategy in this stuff. Knocking these guys off. You have to, you know, you'll die a couple of times working out different levels. Of course, unless you're watching my video and then my clip, my content, whatever you want to call the damn thing, then you'll know how to do it. Or you may not even want to play the game. You might just want to watch someone else playing it. Because it's a pretty cool... The aesthetics in the game are fantastic, as I already said. For an old game, I think they're brilliant. I don't know, I couldn't remember whether... There was these little coins you have to pick up in this game. I can't remember if there was one in here somewhere. I'm just having a quick look around. It's always best once you've cleared the area, just have a quick look. I know there's none up in the rafters. There's none up there. So, right, on to this next level anyway. So, in here, it goes through... Actually, I'll let it come up with the text on the left-hand side. Hang on.
Shit, more guards. If I stay hidden behind this barrel, it should be fine.
Yeah, so this right trigger thing, what you do is you face... I've found out if you face into the room and press it, they see you. If you press yourself against the wall and press the right trigger, they don't see you. Which is, they should really put in those instructions. So these two chaps go by. Now you can do sneaky here. You can get this last guy that's walking past. You can grab him without his mate noticing. Because his mate buggers off into that room below. So we'll pick him up. We'll hide him just there for now. And then what we do is you go down here and that was lucky. I'm hurrying here. Usually you have to wait on that corner and alert him slightly so he walks towards you. But then when he walks back again, do him in. But in this case, I don't know whether I've done myself a favour or not, to tell the truth. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go do this in a safe way. Let's see if we can get him to walk. Oh, I know. What we'll do is we'll go in the tunnel here. Dum dum dum. And then we'll let him see us. Oh, he must be... Is he sleepwalking or something? How is he not sick? Oh.
I thought I saw.
Yeah, you see, alert him in yellow. Oh, he's not going to stand up. Come on, chap. Uh-oh.
You're already
Right.
dead. You know that.
Yeah, see, you have to watch it. When they're angry like that, they can reach into the holes.
Come here and fight. He couldn't go far. Let's look in here.
There we go. Right. Sorted him out. Let's pop his body over here. Get it out of the way. You're always best to, yeah, hide the bodies wherever you can. Chuck them off balconies, whatever. Just to make sure they're out of the way, because if you won't regret it. Because if you alert, like in the next area just here, there's 3 guys in there. If they were to come running down here and find bodies, they go crazy. But if you can hide these bodies out the way, their alert goes off a lot quicker. And they go back to their normal positions way quicker. So you're always better off to hide the bodies. Also as well, when you get further into this game, the guys hold knives which you can take off of them, and they're very useful to use throughout the game. So, not gonna lie, I had to record this again because I messed up this room 3 times trying to get through it. And yeah, that's shameful. I couldn't let you watch me doing that. So anyway, yeah, so we've got to sort these 3 guys out. Keep yourself nice and pressed up to the wall there, not your normal sneak like that. You're pressed up to the wall sneak, which is for me my right hand trigger on my Xbox controller. So I'll explain what I'm going to do before I go through here. So these 2 just here, the bald one, when these are both triggered, and I'll show you what I mean by triggered in a minute. But when these are both triggered, the bald one walks towards the back to the alcove. And I'm going to attempt to do him over when he walks to the back there to the alcove, because he's the furthest from the others, and hopefully we won't be spotted. And then from there, I'm going to get that dude who's pondering his thoughts whilst looking out across the Amber Valley there. And then this guy to the left of the bald guy, he walks into where I am and stands in there, so I'm going to sort him out as well. I don't know how I'm going to get him yet, but we'll see. So we sneak round here. You've got to be super stealthy here. Stick to the wall. If you do your normal creep in front of this guy, he will kick your ass. He will detect you, and they will go mad. So, steady as she goes. Beautiful view. Look at that. Amazing. Long way down. Don't fall down there. So, let's sneak across the front of here. Now, what I was saying about being triggered, as soon as I creep round this corner, these guys right, hopefully we can sort this chap out without that other guy by the table seeing this. Right, let's hide his body for a minute. We'll pop him just there, put that out because we can. Right, now for these 2, I think that the guy by the table will not be able to see me taking out this chap. I don't think he will. If it happens, it's bad luck. So let's give it a go. So we've got to be real careful, really careful. Again, I've got my trigger pressed down on my Xbox, so it's pressed right up against the wall. So I'm going to let go of it, walk forward and press the X. Now hopefully that chap in there isn't seeing any of this, which he didn't. So let's pick this dude up and we'll sling him. Whee! Over there. Hi! And just for laughs, I'm going to sling this guy over there as well, because it looks so cool. No, my luck now. Serve me right. The guy over by the table will get alerted. No, he hasn't. Good. Let's get this guy over here. Ready? See ya! Yeah, it's a long way down. Right. Now we're going to sort this chap out. I think the best way to do it is to almost alert him just a little bit. Because we've got this plinth in the middle, right? If we alert him a tiny bit and he actually comes into this area, we can stick to this and sneak away from him constantly. Because he's the only one left. So, yeah. So we got him like that. Hopefully. No, he's gone back to his... We want him in an orange state of alert. Nearly. Yeah, that's it. Right.
Strange.
So now he's gonna... Right. Yeah, as long as he was facing away from me, we could do him. So, that is the proper way, or one of the ways, to do this room. Like I say, I did record this. I messed it up so many times. So many times. So, at last, we did it. So, this is this area complete. All done. So, if we come through here, it takes us into a area just here. It says unlock skills. So basically, if you press the little button on the Xbox controller, you've got the mission section here, which tells you about the mission you're in, and a little map. The maps I don't find that useful. They're basically maybe just little clues and stuff on what you're doing. Got your skills, which you can't activate yet because we haven't got to our special room. So I'm not going to go into that for now. Relics. Relics are hidden in different zones within Styx. And these are the clues. So obviously there's one down a well. So we'll sort that out shortly. Right. So let's go towards the distillery, as the text says on the screen. Tells a little story in a bit, I think.
Oh, my head. Fucking headache. I gotta get me some amber. Yeah, that would straighten me out. Down there, maybe?
Right, so we're in the next zone now. There's these two chaps just here, right? Now, they haven't got any weapons or anything, and you can sneak straight by them. Or you can listen to them talking, and I'll stop and let you listen to them.
Study these cocoons more closely. It would be fascinating.
Quite so, my dear colleague. I'd be willing to give my complete edition of the Encyclopedia of Mycology for the right to dissect one.
You're telling me? But hey, one doesn't dissect the embryos of one's political allies, I suppose.
That seems to be that. Great voice acting. So we carry on sneaking along here. I'm going to leave these two alone, I think. If you bump this brush or the bucket, you'll alert them. But like I say, they don't have any weapons. You can take them out if you want, but I tend to leave them to it, really. So sneak round here.
I'm sure.
I alerted them. Damn it. Let's just do them over anyway. Oh, man. the amount of times I've played this game and I actually just said, then don't knock the bucket. And I managed to knock it. How on earth did I do that? Anyway, those two poor chaps are dead, even though they weren't armed. Damn you, bucket bastard. Oh. Anyway. What's down there? Not a lot. There is just a little level in there, isn't there? And there's a dude. Look, there's a dude standing there. We'll sort him out in a bit. So, let's take out this.
The keyhole just to make sure the way is clear.
Yep. A quick peek through the keyhole, as he says. And as I already know, there's nothing in there. There's a dude through there, but he's through the next gate, so we're all right on that. So let's pick the lock. La 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 la. I wish you could pick him a bit faster. He's a bit slow, but there you go. Right. Go through here.
Amber, I gotta get some now. My head is gonna explode.
That ain't gonna do him any good, that Amber, I tell you. Not any good at all, but it gives him special powers. Right, see the text on the left-hand side? It's about creating clones, and they can do dastardly jobs for you. As you go through this game, you can progress your clones to do more and more stuff. But at the minute, at the start of this game, you use your clones to sneak through gates and stuff, as you will see any second now. This bit in here is weird. I was looking at it on my other playthrough, and I don't know whether I've ever managed to get down the bottom here where these guys are in here. I didn't notice it till the other day. Usually I go straight ahead and work my way through this way, but yeah, I never worked out how to get in those areas. Oh, there's a coin. So yeah, it's the first of many. So we've got 10 to collect. Yeah, you get extra points at the end, extra experience points or whatever points they want to call them. The more coins you get, the more Brucey bonuses you get. Right, so let's create a clone. So it's your left trigger and A.
Well, I got no choice. I'll need some help.
So he creates him, and then you A again.
Hello, Rakash. I need your run carts.
So now we're controlling this little dude, you see, and he can open gates for us. And then
Quick,
you want to destroy him as quickly as you can. Because, unless you've got another mission for him to do, of course.
steal a body and do it yourself.
If you've got another mission, then keep it alive. But you're best to save your amber, because the longer your clone is running around, the more amber he uses up. So let's have a sneaky through here. There's only one guy at the end of here. Let's see if we can get the sand. Yeah, there we go. So that'll make him all nervous now. I should have then just gone and sorted him out, shouldn't I? Because he turned and faced the lamp on the wall. What am I going to do with him? Let's have a look. I think the best bet is to get down. There's a little tunnel down here. Let's alert him. Yeah, like that. And then he'll come walking over. He'll have a little peek. Come on. Little peeky. And then when he walks back to his post,
There's nothing.
we'll have him. There we go. You're done for, mate. Done for. What we'll do is we will hide him. Where should we put him? Let's pop him in here. There we go, as there's no balconies to chuck them off of yet at the minute. So in this game, you got these blooming great chandelier things hanging from the ceiling. There's various ways to climb onto them. Can I get up? Yes. Yeah, using those spiky things on the wall, you can climb up onto these chandeliers or any other way you want to get up onto there. And what you can do is you can unfasten the chain. And if there's guards around, if your timing's right, you can drop that onto the guards. I'm going to leave that one. Oh no, I'll tell you what, I will do this one just to show you what happens when you undo it. So you press your Y button. Bam. So it does two things. It can kill guards underneath it. And also it makes things darker. So that's definitely an advantage for your bad self when you're adventuring around. Right, so I think we can drop down there because I spotted a coin. Let's pick up that coin. And then we're going through here next. What I might do with this bit in here, it's a very large area to work through. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have a quick walk around here. And so what I've this walkthrough so far, I'm going to do this as part 1 of Styx. And then that bigger room through there and further adventure will be in part 2 and part 3 and part 4 and yeah, all the other ones. Let's just open this lever to give you a little peek into this area.
Fuck, it's gigantic here. I'll have to use the amber vision to find my way.
Alright. So what we'll do is I'll call it a day here, right? I hope you've enjoyed my, I wouldn't say a smooth playthrough of the first part of this game, but you know, you've got to make mistakes to learn, and it also shows what mistakes you can make when you're in a hurry. So anyway, thanks for watching this content. Please like and subscribe. I really would like you to. It's a new channel for me, and this is a new experience for me on YouTube and everything. And yeah, it'd really help if you guys, it'll let me know to carry on doing stuff like this. If you like and subscribe, you know, lets me know that people are watching. Or even if you don't like and subscribe, even if you do a comment, at least I know that someone is there watching what I've created. Alright, so thanks guys and girls. See you later. Bye.
Study these cocoons more closely. It would be fascinating.
Quite so, my dear colleague. I'd be willing to give my complete edition of the Encyclopedia of Mycology for the right to dissect one.